Everyone, welcome to the third episode. It's a little late. Sorry, I was down with viral fever and all. Now we had taken just we'll do a quick recap on the idiot wave tutorial that we had done. What we had done was we had done five waves up. First wave is a disbelief wave, second is a down move, third is a very strong wave, fourth is a time wise correction, fifth is the final wave and lazy, but at the end goes with a very fast movement. Okay, and then what we get is a movement down in A B C pattern. Generally fourth is not breached. This is just the starting thing. When it becomes a little more complex, I will tell you those details also, but as of now, five waves up, three waves down. That is all that you are going to learn. And I told you each of these waves, 1, 3, 5 will be called as impulses, and two waves down, this one and this one, will be called as corrective waves. So each of these impulse waves will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The down move will have ABC. Again the impulse will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again the down move will be ABC, and this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. But when the corrective wave is starting off ABC, so A will have impulse wave. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull up in three waves, 1, 2, 3, and down move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves again. So exactly opposite of what happens here. Now let us see the COVID one. Why I am giving you this example? Because this is one of the most recent. I will just showing you Nifty chart. After that I will keep covering more examples. So what happened? See, this was the disbelief point. Everything is over, nothing is going to happen. And then market, what it did, the first wave moved from here to here, and the second wave immediately came down swiftly, and people thought, oh, this was the wrong one. See, we told you, or the bears were there out there telling, nahi nahi nahi, ye khatam ho gaya hai, koi naya market nahi hai. Because the fear is so much, everybody believes that the second which has come here is actually a down move, and this was entirely the bear market rally. Okay, then the three extents, which is the most sharpest of them all, then fourth a time wise correction, and finally the fifth. So if I zoom into this entire figure, I will show you now the subdivisions of these waves. I told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what happened here was, you can see here, if I go into a little smaller time frame, you will see that this wave that was there, the first wave that is there, it would have somewhere of a pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. Okay, so this is how the entire five moves happened. And after that what happened, just see here, A, B and C. Now time for the up move, that is pending. Okay, so third wave is about to start again. Since it is an impulse, it will have five waves. So five waves, it should be fairly clearly easy for you to mark. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and a short fifth gets terminated. This is how the wave structure probably was. And if you see here, ABC, if you see here again, corrective waves, fourth wave mein ABC. Okay, this is how the movement is, each of them. And see why I always told you. So if I remove it, if you see the markings correctly, I will just change the colors so that if each of them are separate. Okay, so you see the green one, that is the main wave that we are taking. The sub wave 3 in the orange one, see, this is why it is called the strongest wave. It goes on a unidirection move without having much correction, or the correction immediately happens and is over. Immediately happens, is over. Immediately happens a big correction, just like, understand it, that there is a patient. Someone might require some amount of medicine to get healed. It might take certain amount of time, but some patients might require an urgent surgery. Okay, surgery on the spot, and it has to be over, the correction has to go over. It will have powerful moves like this. When you require a time wise correction like a medicine or a healing, but a time period, it happens like this. Okay, but this, when you see this fourth here, the green fourth, that is the bigger fourth that is there, you see this is a different kind of a pattern that has formed here. Okay, so this pattern is quite different. kind of a W, X, Y, X, Z. All these we will discuss. As of now, I'm just showing you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and ABC, how it works. So you see here, the 3 is so powerful. Okay, it is an extremely powerful move, and mostly the people who are there, they enter here. This is the point where people actually start, and this is the portion they leave out. Very few people can start even here. Very experienced investors are able to start at this point. Most of them, after this up move has happened, this down move has taken place, the investors or the retail traders, as we say, get in, and they cannot digest this up move, and after that this down move. Very very difficult to handle this kind of scenarios. So this is all when I tell you about ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is just a daily chart. We have come a long way in Nifty from there. Let us see about Reliance, and we will see it in a slightly bigger time frame, so as to make you understand. Like I told in the last what you say last video, when I have told you, we'll go into the monthly time frame, okay, wherein each bar is open, high, low and closing of one entire month. I had told you, generally what happens is, whenever a stock is doing a big time wise or price wise correction or forming a pattern, the best thing that it does is starts from a bottom, unbelievable downfall happens. Okay, people are very very skeptics, then the most powerful wave starts. Okay, then a time wise correction, and this is a fifth. So it is clear as of now that Reliance at least is doing a fifth. Okay, the final wave post which a big size magnitude size correction will come. People say Reliance is at so much so and so price. People do not have memories, or those who have not traded Reliance do not remember that there was a time when Reliance was quoting in 2008 at around 374. It dropped to 108. 60-70% of the share value is gone of a company such as Reliance. And when it broke out from here, how many times it has come from 240? It is at 14. It is after the split and all, it went to 3200 in fact. So presently the top which is shown here as 1600, because it was a 2:1 split. So when you see this kind of thing, the most common character is, one goes up very fast, two comes down with great speed. Again you can see a corrective pattern here, A, B, C clearly. Okay, then when this speed happens, this is the third is the biggest and the most best of the speeds that is there. Fourth is generally time time wise correction, and fourth generally forms a triangle. It is not a thumb rule, but fourth always forms triangle and can oscillate for a huge amount of time. I can show you some let's say, I think Bajaj Finserv has that kind of pattern. Let me see at Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv. Yeah, so you see this kind of triangle when it comes, generally I have to start from the lowest point. Okay, so I would be taking this maybe as 1, this is as 2, I would take this probably is, this is 3, this is 4, but this is a 5 we are doing. Okay, this is a 5th we are doing. This is my assessment, don't be sorry, don't be taken away by it. This most probably is the 3rd, this is the 4th. When you are doing this 5th, now we will zoom on and I will tell you, see, this is the COVID low. I will show you exactly the 5 waves and how it is coming out in the 4th. So you see this when you go into weekly. Yeah, this is the 4th. You see this how it has shaped up. So the 5th is running and we have exactly 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is the entire 4th that was playing out. We are going for a 5th. Where we will go up to is another guess, but as of now, since 21 we have been in a 4th. So this type of correction, we'll have to wait and see if it is A, B, C, D, E type correction, or is it a triple combo, which is a different Elliot triple combo Generally WXY XZ comes like this. Okay, a correction which happened in Nifty. So these are complex corrections, but for the just for the purpose of telling you how the corrections shape up, this is what I am teaching you. We can go to similarly to Bank Nifty. It happens in all the stocks. Okay, it is up to the individual to spot. Okay, this is a I have just marked some time back, looking at the wave structure clearly. So just see this. It is very evident from here. We formed a bottom here. So what happened here? One, डीप रिट्रेसमेंट टू, एवरीबडी बिलीव्स ओ ये तो खत्म हो गया करके, ये फेक मूव था, बियर मार्केट मूव था, बियर मार्केट रैली था. एंड व्हाट हैपेंस? वन, टू एंड बूम, it's a 3. 3 is not yet over. Why? I will show you. We will complete 4 and then we will go for 5. Why? I will tell you. Because if I break this down into smaller time frame and try to count the inside waves of it, so 3 is an impulse. I am having only 1, 2, 3, and this entire move is 4th. We will have to do a 5. After the 5th is done, somewhere around here, the main wave I am telling you, taking it as blue, and the subwaves as the orange color. So when this happens, this 5th will be hit. We will go down again somewhere around, take maybe say come down again to 54,000 after reaching, let's say, 59,000, 58,000. Why I have selected this particular 58,000 figure? There is a reason, because I have not yet covered the patterns, but some of you might be knowing it and just saw it is an inverse head and shoulder that is bringing up. So this bar that is there in 1/3 of the time taken by this bar, right from 23 April to 29 May, let's say 1 month. So in 10 days, ideally breakout, and then this has to be completed. Okay, then we can come down for a 4th, and finally we can move for a 5th, maybe towards 60,000. How much will come? How it will happen? It is for us to assess. And if we see a variation or a change in wave, we should be ready to move out and accept that there is a change in structure and I have taken a wrong marking. So this is how the waves will keep working their magic one after another. Suppose you have made an error in an assessment. Okay, this is again, you see the down move that happened here. A, B, C, done. That's done. That's clean, very clean moves. What is Nifty doing right now? If you want to see like that and taking a bull case, now I have not told you the big Elliot waves cams and I cannot introduce you to the concept. Don't take this that this is what is happening in Nifty. If Nifty breaks a certain level, I will immediately change my view that yes, my wave assessment has gone wrong and I need to look for something else. As of now, what I view Nifty, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are going for a 5th. How we are going for a 5th? Ending in an ending diagonal. That is generally a case with 5th. All these case studies I will teach you. Don't worry, don't rush. Just see how the waves are performing. One after another. And this is, you see, 1, 2. This was the best 3, I would say, 4, 5. So this is how it is shaping out as of now. If you look closely here, just you see this correction pattern that has happened in 4th, which generally does not happen, was ABC here. Okay, and the wave structure was like this. 3, this does the 4th, and we are doing the 5th. Bank Nifty does a, completes its 3rd. Nifty completes its impulse, and we will get a down move. We have to get a down move, because after the impulse completion, a down move is a necessary, so that the next 3 can start if at all we are in a bull case. So that is how we have to keep going on. Thousands of such examples. Drop in your comments. If you did not understand something, please feel free to write on the comment on the blog or the videos, so that I can reply back to you and I can make more videos to clarify it to you. Okay. In the next chapter, we will discuss the types of correction and what Fibonacci levels are we going to take generally in case of each wave. Right. See you. Have a great week ahead.